Hey guys! Welcome to a video I decided to make because I wanted to. This is attempt number for recording this audio tape. I'm very bad at rambling to myself, and it doesn't help that I'm barely conscious right now. I'm extremely tired. I took some allergy tablets, like chewable tablets, and I'm very drowsy. But here I am, recording for God knows how fucking long. I've been doing this right now, trying to talk about my process, but I keep rambling and I have no clue what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm repeating myself or not, but anyways, how are you? So, if you're watching this, you're from Twitter. I don't know if I said that already, but if you are from Twitter, you already know I'm doing a series of magical girls based off of the 7 deadly sins. And this first one that I decided to do was Sloth. No particular reason, I just wanted to do it. Sloth is defined as laziness. Can be associated with sleepiness. And definitely the association of sleepiness. I wanted to cash in on that. So, I did her whole outfit. Well, every choice that I made, I wanted it based off of the dress. So the dress is something I designed first, and I knew I wanted it to be huge. Like the skirt, I wanted it to be huge as fuck, to look like pillows or like clouds. Really hypothetically comfy, because practically nobody's gonna sleep in this. But anyways, I wanted the skirt to be huge. The sleeves I based off of a nightgown that I saw. It's kind of a stretch to say that it's based off a nightgown, because it's not really, I don't really know what it's based off of. I just, I wanted it to look like this. And if you look up, like, magical girls, they all have really extravagant outfits, and outfits usually with, like, one color. So, that's what I did here. The shoes, I did it. I didn't really want them to be extra or anything. I think the focus is mainly on the dress in this picture. Plus flats are comfier than like wearing heels or something, so I wanted her to be a little bit comfy. In terms of the hair, I was gonna put it in a bun, like a lazy bun, but I didn't. I did the curls, clearly, and I don't usually draw curls like this. Well, I don't draw curls at all, actually. So this was a little bit difficult for me to make it look natural. And there's like a gap in between the hair that bothers me a lot. But, well, not a lot, but it bothers me seeing it. And I just didn't know how to make it look natural, I guess. But anyways, here I am doing the scepter, following the same guidelines, make it round. So it's very round and soft to me. I didn't really want there to be a lot of edges. I didn't want that kind of intensity in the drawing. So it's all very soft, I guess. Here I am doing the bow. Wasn't sure about including it because it looks kind of strange to the scale. In terms of putting the wrinkles in to make it look natural, and also when I was sketching it, I completely forgot what a fucking bow looks like, I think. So, sorry. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to include it, but I did. So here I'm doing the line art, nothing too special. I'm gonna try not to talk the entire time, because I don't really have a lot to say. But here I am doing the line art, and I use a stabilizer, as does most people do, I assume. I'm using Alpaca for this, which is my main preferred drawing software. It's very good, free. I like using Alpaca. It's easy to use, but yeah. I'm just using some basic pen tool that they have, like the first pen tool that they have when you get it. Not big on custom brushes, because I don't really know why I would use a custom, like, some brushes are just, I don't know, some of them that I see are for specific application, and it's just like, I don't need custom brushes. Yep. Here I am doing some ruffles. There's that gem in the middle. I quite like the collar. I like that style of something coming from the necklace or the collar or whatever. Wait, no, it's called a choker. Why did I call it a collar? But I like the idea of stuff coming from the choker and wrapping around, like drapes down on the chest. Anyways, more line art, more line art. Not really much to talk about. Yeah. I'm gonna waiting until it gets to the coloring part because I want to explain a little bit my coloring process. But yeah, this is very, very detailed for me. I haven't done a very ambitious piece in a very long time. Not really a long time, but just a few years. You know, I don't usually put like a shit ton of effort into character designing, or like I don't put a lot of detail into my characters' outfits and stuff like that. But I knew for this one I really wanted it to be super like detailed and refined, and I wanted to put a lot of effort into every single little thing. And I think it turned out pretty well, even if it did take me like 4 to 5 hours and my hands sort of still hurts from doing this. There's a cat outside my door and she won't shut the fuck up. But anyways, here I am, almost done. I think you could tell I started getting a little bit lazy with the lace and then went back and tried to connect the pieces, because on the left it's not as detailed as on the right. I think I was just getting really tired of it. But yeah, doing the bow, blah blah blah. When I do line art, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do multiple different layers of line art. So I have a layer for like the limbs and the face and stuff. I have line art for the eyes and everything on the face. I have line art for the hair, for the clothes, stuff like that, just so that it's easier when it comes to erasing things. I'm pretty sure other people do that, actually. But it's very useful using multiple layers. Alright, here's the coloring part. When I start coloring, I put in a gray background, dark color, it doesn't matter, just so I can see the light colors. And I use a lot of light colors in this. When I color, I never use a paint bucket tool. I never use the select tool and then fill it in, because I just don't trust that it'll fill in every single little thing. So I do everything by hand, and it's tedious, but that's just how I do it. I usually start off with the flat colors first, and then when it comes to shading, it's like a routine for me. When I shade, I pick either like a red, or sometimes even a blue, but it's mostly like a red or a pink color. Nothing too special, you know. And then I put every shading layer on multiply. So the first thing that I do is I have a layer where I kind of blush, you know, either the face or the hair or whatever, by using an airbrush, and I lightly, just lightly use the airbrush to blush, quote unquote, any part that I want it to. And then I lower the opacity, and then I put another layer on top of that that's on multiply, and then I start actually shading. Yeah, pretty much it. And then I do another layer that's not on multiply, and I do like the highlights and whatnot and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's like a 3-step thing that I do, and it's not like super detailed. There's not really much else for me to talk about at the moment. I think maybe it would be better if I did this not when I'm tired as shit. Oh wow, I didn't even cut that out. There's a little part there where I pull up my Spotify thing there. I usually try to cut that shit out. Oh, there it is again. But I don't really care at this point. I'm done working on this video, man. Oh god. Okay, so this part I should talk about. there's a lot of white, clearly. And I bounced back and forth a lot with things that I wanted to be pure white or off-white, and you'll see later on there's some things that I made pure white, like the bow, I think. And then I also made the lace pure white, but then anything else that's currently white right now, I made it kind of an off-white color. Here's where I tried to put a gold trim on the bow tails, but it didn't look right. So here's me changing the color of the bow. Yeah, it's like a pink white kind of color. And then I realized it looked kind of stupid. So then I decided to make it white again. Oh man, I think it looked pretty good, but you know. I don't think there's much else for me to talk about at this point. And we're 11 minutes in, there's 3 minutes left, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. And I'll keep the video sped up so you can watch it. Yep. I'm just gonna stop talking right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I'll try to be a lot better next time, but, yep, that's it. Whoop!